right. So
we should do it like a good mythical morning thing where they're like, "What if we did this?" And then like Danny goes to the intro.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be stupid. What if we killed?
You fucking.
What if we just leave it there? What if we just leave it in them and leave them?
What
in
if we
suspense?
killed?
What if we killed?
What if we destroyed the moon?
Okay, that's our topic for today. Starting a new little series thing. It's called. We're gonna call it like ties and tank tops and ties.
Either way,
because
it's tank top and ties.
Because it's absolutely stupid. Because as you can see,
we have a door for a desk.
We're filming on a door, but
we will be talking about important subjects in modern society. But in this episode, it's not so important. It's just something that we had an idea of, and we just want to see. We just want to talk about how it would sound, and just make up random stuff as we go.
Precisely. Okay, so back to our topic for today.
What if we destroy the moon?
Go.
The moon controls certain things, the tides, and it provides light at night, and that's pretty much it. We're like, doesn't it control menstrual cycles as well? So
he brings a good point.
So then we were like, yo, didn't God make the menstrual cycles because women did original sin?
We'll get back to that later. We'll tackle religion in another episode. And yes, we're tackling religion at some point. We're going to do it. But don't make any assumptions though. We're going to get there. But he makes a good point. See,
if we did,
these women here, let me outline it. So we got these women, right? Once a month they have a period or a menstrual cycle or period, whatever you want to call it. They have that, right? And then once a month, the cycle of the moon phases completes.
See any connections there?
Boom. Causation equals correlation, or correlation equals causation. There you go.
So we thought that if we got rid of the moon, there would be no menstrual cycles, because what would they go off of?
It's that simple. See, Gru might have been more of a genius than we thought. He was he saw how the world worked, and he was like, I need this new evil plan. But then it wasn't evil, because he didn't destroy the moon. He just shrunk it, and took it. And then he's like, no more menstrual cycles, and I have the moon.
He has the power to stop and continue the menstrual cycles and/or the waves. Actually not a war.
See, nobody cares about the waves. That's whatever.
So we thought,
yeah.
It also controls the waves too. People died in waves, man. The currents are strong.
Mm-hmm. Nobody cares about it in the Despicable Me movies, of course. Continue.
We're talking about real though. If we destroyed the moon,
real life,
no one would die from waves anymore, and it'd just be like a lazy river all over the world in any body of water.
Dude, exactly. See, there's still the convection currents and upwelling and shit. That's potatoes compared to giant 9 foot, 50 foot, 100 foot waves that dudes are dying on.
See, I see
in Hawaii or wherever.
There's all these surf fanatics, and they'd be like, "Oh no more surfing." They're gonna die anyway because of surfing. Who cares, man?
Exactly.
So, not who cares.
We care a lot. See,
totally care about it.
These casualties, unnecessary.
That's why we would blow up the moon. I know this seems unreal, but it's it. Believe it or not, man, you see all these nukes going off and everything, all these wars. If we team together, and we already mentioned the bad things that we would stop if we destroy the moon. If we all team together as a nation and a world, we could blow up the moon. Just dig down there and put a bomb, and then boom, no more moon.
Exactly. And another cool thing for all those people who are like, I'm gonna miss the moon. It was so cool to look at every night. It provided me emotional security or whatever. Earth might even have rings after this. It's gonna be nuts.
We'll be the coolest planet in our solar system.
Exactly.
We'll have. There might be aliens out there, but we have humans and a ring. That automatically makes us the coolest planet.
Precisely. See, Saturn, nothing compared to what we have. They have gas. They're a literal fart planet. They have some cool rings and all that, but again, fart planet. Boom.
Fart.
And we have, we literally humans. That's it. That's the main point.
We can fart whenever we want to.
Exactly. And see, Saturn. You know what Saturn doesn't have? Rocks. Yeah. And the rings, that doesn't count. It's not part of the planet.
Exactly.
Saturn doesn't have rocks. Rocks are pretty sick, I will say.
Back to the matter at hand. I know some people, we've asked around, and some people say that the moon provides light at night. No, it doesn't. Just go into any city, and you'll see better, because there's, like, street lights. You're like, oh, no. And, like, dude, the sun makes the moon have light anyway, so just go look at the sun instead of look at the moon.
Exactly. See, it's that simple. Because why do we need the moon? I mean, some animals may rely on the moon for, breeding cycles or what have you, or to get around to transport peanuts. No, you don't need it. Not necessary.
Why would you?
We just strap flashlights to animals. It's that simple.
Eventually, they would be born with them. It would just merge into their DNA. The flashlight DNA and the, for example, squirrel DNA, they would just...
Yeah, see, look.
They'd just be one. And flashlights would be a lot more accessible as well. So if you're like, oh no, I need a flashlight, just go pick up a squirrel outside.
See, you have your squirrel, Dave, Dave the squirrel and his family. He could be so much cooler if he was glowing. See, it's that simple. You just think about it, like, for 1 second. Glowing squirrels. And glowing dogs, dude.
Glowing dogs.
People that hunt with dogs, you don't need a flashlight anymore, bro.
An extra hand.
Exactly. You don't need your child to hold the flashlight anymore. Your child is the flashlight. I mean, maybe not humans, but, like, you get your dog to come over and it, like, lights it up. Boom. There you go. It's that simple.
So what we're trying to say here, no moon equals, like, so many things would be so much easier. Hunting, literally, like, anything. Like, yeah, the animals, any breeding cycles, everything, blah, blah, blah. But they can just do whatever they want to. They don't need the moon to control them. Why let the moon control you?
Exactly. See, we're not going to let... oh, shit, that's probably going to be loud, but whatever. We're going to let the moon control us anymore. We're going to destroy it. And we're going to eliminate menstrual cycles, tides, and unnecessary deaths. And then, with our new flashlight DNA project, we'll make glowing animals. It's that simple.
And with all these lives we're saving, we might be able to, like, go to different planets, man. We, like, with all these lives we're saving, like, we have, like, 7-point-something billion people right now. It's a lot of people, man. And, like, if we can't blow up the moon, we can just do it some way else. We can pull it away. We can push it away. We can get some big amount of rope, and just, like, yank it, like, towards the sun, and then, it would be the moon of the sun. Or we could push it with, like, a big, like, everybody just, like, 3, 2, 1, heave.
Exactly.
And then you'd be on there.
It's like a human chain. Just everyone link together and just push the moon and it just leaves. Bye. It's that easy.
Everybody would get used to it eventually, because why would you why would you miss the moon? It's just a stupid rock, like some stupid asteroid that killed a bunch of cool animals, dinosaurs. They made a dumb hole in the ground, the Gulf of Mexico. That was right?
Something like that, yeah. And I think it was like the Yucatan Peninsula or something, but it doesn't matter.
We mourn the deaths of the dinosaurs. We all do. See, you've been to a museum. And it's just some stupid rocks that fell off the Earth and it's just like decided to stay in space and just kind of like clumped together. We've been to the moon. It's not too interesting. It's just rocks and hills. And
exactly.
People are like freaking out about like, whoa, I got a rock from space on a moon. Jupiter has 8 moons.
I think it's more than 8.
I thought it was 8.
It's like 60 or something.
Okay.
See, it has a lot.
It has a lot.
And see, you know what? He makes a point, even if the numbers are wrong, which they almost definitely are, because we don't know planets. I mean, roughly, but we don't know these exact numbers, even though school taught us a million times. But we'll get there. We'll talk about how school is whack in a while. We'll do an episode on that eventually. But like, he makes a point. Jupiter has like all these cool moons, right? A ton of them, and they got like one of the.
We don't know the names.
I don't remember any of them, but like they had all these interesting concepts. I think Titan was one of them. It sounds sick. First of all, cooler name than Moon.
That might just be like a fictional like Marvel planet, but you know.
No, that's an actual.
Oh really?
I think that's an actual.
I thought that was just made up. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
We'll find that in post in editing. I'll say like right here or something whether it's actually real, because I think it is. And I think Europa. No, that was a Saturn moon. Lame. Saturn is lame, so we don't like it. But if a lame planet like Saturn has better moons than us, we gotta step our damn game up. So
all these planets, there's like 8 planets, right? 8 or 9
officially.
Something
yeah,
like that.
and then there's a ton of dwarf planets, but those are
irrelevant.
As lame as the moon. So we don't fuck with those.
Pluto was cool. There was a dog named after it, particularly liked cartoon dog. You know what I'm talking about, Pluto. Then we have Mars, Venus, Mercury. Those are cool, but they're hot, man.
Exactly. It's too
No
hot.
one wants to go there.
I thought I heard something.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about that, folks. We got it under control. All right.
Nothing's happening. Okay, so
Just pull this.
okay,
There we go. Still adjusting to our new setup because, again, it's literally a door
and
on
stools.
2 stools.
Where were we? Basically, if you have a moon on your planet, and I know some of you alien space guys are out there, because there's no way we have, like, you know how everybody has an FBI agent? All 7 billion other FBI agents are hiding, and they are aliens from different planets. Let me tell you.
That's a good point.
All these aliens are watching right now on their little things, and I know we can't see them, but they're there. They are there. And they are observing the things that we were saying about their planets, and they don't like it. I know they don't like it. We're saying that Saturn is lame. All you Saturnites, you are lame, let me tell you.
That's good. That's right, bro. I mean, if there even are Saturnites. Because, like, Saturn can't have any people on there, so you're not Saturnites. You're
floating pieces of garbage.
Exactly. Either that or you're a resident of some of the moons that they have, which we'll admit some of the moons are pretty cool, but it's not Saturn.
They have things on them. Like, you've seen some of these, like, they like rain diamonds or something like that. Those are cool, but our moon doesn't do anything. It just sits there and just goes around. Like, what?
Damn right.
Why can't we, like, trade with Jupiter? We would, like sign a little petition. Like, yo, why don't we just go out to Jupiter and, like, take one of their moons, like, secretly place them with our moon, like, overnight? That would be a lot better, because then we'd have planets that would be raining diamonds. We'd be rich. We'd be rich. And then we'd be the alpha planet of the solar system.
Exactly.
100%.
See, yeah, we just gotta get rid of our moon. It's so lame. It does nothing. It provides light or whatever, but it's literally so lame that it doesn't even want to show us the back of itself. Like, it literally stays face towards us at all times. We don't get anything new. Like, it's all been boring forever.
You're a planet and you have insecurities.
Exactly. Or moon.
Moon. Right.
Clear. But that's lame. We're not making fun of insecurities either. But
Right.
But, like, come on, bro.
You're huge, man.
You're over trillions or quadrillions of tons of, like, rocks. So, come on, bro. Can we not see what's on the back there?
Has anybody even...
It can't get any lamer.
Does anybody even live on the moon? Like, we wouldn't be killing anybody if we, like went to the moon. I don't think anybody's even, like, doing science up there anymore. People just did that, like, time ago.
I mean, the only thing... Well, actually, I was going to say... They have, like, mirrors up there and stuff so they can measure the position of the moon. But if it's gone, they don't need those. There's nothing going on up there. We're, like, mainly focused on Mars now. So, and we've just there's no need to go to the moon anymore. Not at all.
And like people are like, yo, moon rocks are cool. If we explode it, some moon rocks will come down. Not all of them, because we'll have rings. Some moon rocks come down, give them a little souvenir, like some pawn shops collect those. It could go for like a lot of money.
Exactly. See, and also on the flip side, these moon rocks, like, even if there was something there, we'll know now. Oh, there was something there. Too bad. It lived on a lame planet. That's tough. You know,
it's your fault, man.
That's cool and all that there were like, you know, humans there or whatever, or like, you know, proto-humans or whatever, like aliens or some shit. So bad. Too bad. So sad.
If the government wanted to do things on the moon, they would have done them quicker. The government is slow and stupid. Okay, that might be controversial, but trust me, man. They did the first moon thing like the 1969 or something like that, and then what happened the other like 60 years until now? What are they doing now? What are they doing in the 2000s? They've probably done stuff, but like I don't know about them. I feel like if it's important, I would know about them.
Exactly. See, like I said, they're just focused on Mars now. So what's the point of having the moon? It's literally, there's nothing going for it. Like I said, it looks cool and whatever, but rings in the sky every night would look sick. Positively sick. And there is a point to be made about solar eclipses, but they only come around, you know,
like rare.
It takes years between every solar eclipse, and it only lasts for a minute or two. It may be the coolest thing you've ever seen, but it's literally just not going to happen anymore for a while. Like after a while, because the moon is receding away from Earth. Because, like we said, it's scared. It's a scared little hunk of rock. That's what it is. And so it's receding away from the Earth. So it gets smaller and doesn't cover the sun anymore. So eventually we just won't have any solar eclipses anymore. Not with that corona effect. The corona as in like the crown around the sun where you can see it, like the little ring. That's what that's called. Not like 19. You know, we don't deal with COVID-19. We don't deal with that. We're vaccinated.
Get your vaccine.
Exactly. Get your vaccine. You know, the vaccine is
helpful and it
10 tops and ties supported. Get your vaccine. I'll come to your house if you don't. Actually, no, I won't because you have corona. So, get your vaccine. It's probably free. I mean, I've never been to a place where you had to pay for it. Now I went to 2 different sites. You don't have to pay for it.
Just roll up. Just like prove that you're not like a robot, I guess. And then just like it takes like 10 seconds, man.
Boom. Exactly. See, you just gotta give them like your health insurance card or something, or even I don't even think you need that. You might not even need that. You could just pull up, give them your driver's license, boom, and you're done. And you come back 2 weeks later, or three weeks later, and then you're literally immune. Especially if you're in our demographic, kind of like younger than 18 or around 18, like healthy young adults. I mean, we're not adults yet, but like if you're in that demographic, like young adults, then you're solid. You don't even have to worry about it. I mean, there's this Delta variant floating around, but like I said earlier,
there's no need to worry about it. So,
don't matter.
That was a little thing we were required to say. We're not required. We're not like we just felt like we needed to say because people are still dying out there. But the point of this video is to get people on board with destroying the moon.
Correct.
And we have listed multiple ideas on why the moon is lame and how. We actually haven't talked about how we destroy what we did at October.
No, we went over it briefly.
Push it, pull it, or just destroy it.
You know, Scotch tape, explosions, duct tape, what have you. We can throw a hammer at it.
Exactly.
Shine a flashlight until it goes away, like the scaredy cat it is. And then there you go. No more moon. It's gone.
Exactly.
Profit.
Literally, all these people are going to the moon and figuring out stuff. They've already figured out all the things they need. Like, oh yeah, there might be water on the moon. And then
no, there isn't. There's no water there.
They were trying to figure that out. They were like, there might be ice under like the stuff and stuff like that. But like, no, there's not. There's not. There's no way there is. And
exactly. It's not like we're colonizing it. Let's go to Mars for that. There's water. There's liquid water found on Mars. It's not clean and it has other stuff in it. and it might be mainly other stuff, but liquid water and ice. Just go to Mars, you know. Exactly. We don't need to do stuff on the moon anymore. We don't need it. It's like we've outgrown it. It's like a small pair of pants that you don't wear anymore. Now you got your big boy pants on. We're going to Mars, right?
And why would you want to go to a moon if there's planets, man? There might be a lot of moons and like way more moons and planets, but why would you want to go to a small thing? You want to go to a big thing. Size matters, everybody.
It does. Of planets
and other things.
And other things. We're not going to tell you what those things are. You can figure it out for yourself.
This is for educational purposes only.
Exactly.
Is that about what we need to say?
I think we've hit most of our main points, you know. Destroy the moon. Gets rid of menstrual cycles. So we got like 3.5 billion people on our side already right there, you know.
Right.
So we got their support. That could probably reach us to the moon. 3.5 billion people could probably help reach to the moon, like push it away. You know, some of those women are old or like babies or something, but still, it's like 3 billion people.
It's a lot of people, man.
Boom. There you go. So we got like half the humanity's population on board. Boom. Profit. That's
exactly.
There you go.
So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you were on board with our idea. And tune in next time.
This has been Tank Tops and Ties, and we'll see you guys next time.